Achievers MCQ series for retail banking and wealth management. And today's topic is objective questions on mutual funds. Now you know what the importance of mutual funds and insurance in your banking today. We are only focusing on TPP, right? Third party products in your banks. So that's why watch this video till the end. Very informative video, okay? Chalo, let's start. Firstly, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you'll be getting all the premium study materials. Means premium study material, ebooks, live classes you'll be getting, plus tests you'll be getting. Whatever do you require for JAIIB, that much is enough. Okay, so that's why download it ASAP. Also, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you'll be getting two things very important. One, regular updates on JAIIB and CAP. Whatever are the updates from IIBF, you'll get it immediately. Secondly, importantly, free YouTube series on all the subjects. Whatever is free, you must grab it first, isn't it? We should always go for free things first rather than paid. So grab it immediately. Click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon, okay? These are the two new batches, okay? Just now started and other is just starting, okay? So join these batches ASAP. All the four subjects, PPB, IFS, BA, AFM and retail banking and wealth management, all of them will be covered, okay? Numericals, objective questions, case studies, whatever is required, covered. So just put a checklist. This covered, that covered, that what all do you require next? Okay, that much is enough for you, isn't it? Don't go here and there, okay? Chalo, let's put the code Y432. Remember, this code Y432 will give you huge discounts. Presently 80% off is going on and double validity is going on Mahapacks. Okay, let's start. Okay, mutual funds, huh? Income scheme mutual funds invest primarily in income scheme. Okay, now this is first ball itself is a bouncer. Okay, many of you don't know mutual funds. So what is this income scheme? Firstly, what is mutual fund? Mutual fund is basically, remember, it's a pool of assets. Pool of assets means I'll give that suppose 10,000 rupees to this mutual fund. This mutual fund will invest in number of shares. Not only shares, it can invest in various parameters. Means, for example, see, this mutual fund can be it can be classified into three categories. One is equity mutual fund, second is debt mutual fund, and third is liquid mutual fund. Equity is a very risky element, but remember one simple logic: high risk equals to high returns. Simple logic of life. Okay, high risk equals to high returns. Always remember this logic of life. Okay, so this, even though equity is riskier, but it will give you higher returns also. And in the long run, if you keep equity mutual fund for 10 years around, there is less of risk because it gets neutralized. Okay. Then second is debt funds. Debt funds means fixed income. Here it is variable because high risk. Fixed income. Fixed income means what? This investment is totally in bonds. Government bonds, private debentures, everywhere. And this is liquid. Liquid is the third type of mutual fund. Here the investment is strictly in government and sovereign bonds. Here this is the safest fund is liquid. Then from here we go to the higher risk debt, and from here you go to the maximum risk equity. Okay, so, and from here if you want more risk, then you go to that cryptocurrency, lose all your money. Okay, none of our topic today. Yeah, so liquid is the least risk. Got it, everyone? Now income scheme. Where does this income scheme invest? Here, what does the income scheme do mainly? Income scheme will mainly invest in debt funds, because here we invest in bonds and we get the coupon over there, right? So mainly they will invest in bonds, but there's a slight change in this. What happens is, it invests around 10% in equities also, but it depends. Main investment of this is always in debt. Debt means what? Fixed income securities, equities, other mutual funds and commercial papers. So what will it invest in? Fixed income securities, Equity is surely out because income scheme is a medium risk instrument, debt instrument. Okay, let me write it over here, debt. So it's a debt instrument. So equity is out. Mutual funds, other mutual funds, it's out. We have a separate question on this. I'll cover this later. So debt, okay. Fixed income, yes. Commercial papers, it can invest. Okay, but you out of these two, if I want to choose A and D, which one should I choose, A or D? Which is the best answer over here? The best answer over here is fixed income securities. Okay, why? Because we are talking of income scheme, so that's why fixed income. Okay, fixed income means whatever, whoever gives me a regular coupon, this income scheme will invest in that fixed income schemes. Okay, so always remember, in income scheme mutual funds will invest in fixed income. And remember this basic logic: equity, debt and liquid. There is third category called as balance fund also. What is this balance? Balance means basically a portion of equity and portion of debt. I'll invest 50% in equity, 50% in debt, or depending on my mutual fund's risk appetite, I'll invest 70% in equity, 30 in debt, or 30 in this and 70 in that. Or anything, any combination is possible. Okay. The JAIIB funds invest exclusively in. Now JAIIB means what? JAIIB are mainly, remember, the liquid funds. So this government, I've written government. JAIIB means what? Government income, liquid. Okay. So G means government. So if it's government, then it will invest in what? Certificate of deposit, debentures, corporate bonds and government securities. Now many of you have typed this answer as D, government securities. I agree to it. That's a correct answer. But what are these remaining things? Certificate of deposits, private. It's given by the private company. Debentures, private. Corporate bonds, private. So will these JAIIB funds invest in private bonds? No, because private bonds are riskier. Government bonds are always safer. Why? Because they are having the sovereign rating. What is sovereign rating? Country's rating is always called as sovereign rating. It's the least risk. Okay. Then you'll say, yeah, we should invest every time we should invest over here only. Of course you can. But the point over here is, again comes the same logic: high risk, high returns, low risk, low returns. So if you are having least risk over here, they will give you least returns. Simple, isn't it? Name the mutual fund scheme that provided tax benefits under ATC. JAIIB funds, fixed income security funds, ELSS, equity linked savings scheme and growth funds. So where do you invest under that ATC? Do you know what is this ATC? See, yeah, that's why I'm saying join the classes. In these classes, we are having a separate topic on wealth management. There we are covering everything, ATC. Now what is the position of ATC? Now ATC has changed. 115 BSc has come. I'll cover that in the classes. Okay, that's why I say join the classes ASAP. What is this ATC? Covers all these home loans, then LIC insurances, then PF. Okay, all these are covered under 1.5 lakhs. Okay, but there is a separate scheme now. That's why I said 115 BSc is very important tool. In the last time, it's not this time, it's come in last time budget only. Yeah, but this time they have made it compulsory, this budget. Okay, so ATC invest means which is the part which is covered in ATC? JAIIB, fixed, equity, ELSS or growth? Correct? It is ELSS. Equity linked saving schemes are the mutual fund schemes where you have to invest and keep it for 3 years. Remember, 3 years is a fixed lock-in. 3 years for ELSS. Okay. What is the maximum period for which new fund offer can remain open in the market? Suppose if, let's say, Reliance comes up, or why Reliance, any ICICI Prudential comes up with this new mutual fund. Okay, so SBI comes up with a new mutual fund. For how many days can they keep it? Maximum, maximum. Minimum they can keep it for 2 days also, not an issue. 45 days, 30 days, 15 days, 10 days. Maximum they can keep it for 15 days, correct. They should keep it for 15 days. Otherwise, what will happen? I'll bring the new fund offer and keep that fund offer open till 6 months. Okay. But when will it come to the market? So in maximum this it is 15 days, which is prescribed by SEBI. Okay. Which color represents lowest risk in the mutual fund? This is very important part. Which color represents lowest risk in the mutual fund? Means if you see the mutual funds, these documents, they'll be colored. So remember this: blue is lowest risk, yellow is medium risk, brown is highest risk. Okay, you look at any equity linked mutual fund, the prospectus of that will always be brown colored. Why? Because high risk. Medium risk debt and lowest is blue, means these all liquid funds. Okay, so which color represents the lowest risk? Everyone, now you have got this answer. It is blue. Got it? A. Now coming back to these batches, remember these two batches are starting here. This is just now started, and there are many holidays also in between, so you have not missed out much. So join these batches ASAP. Also, this bilingual batch which is starting on March 3rd, you can join that also. Remember, use the code Y432. All the objectives, numericals, everything is covered for all the subjects. Okay, I'll show you how to use this code. Let's move on. The NAV of a mutual fund must buy a mutual fund, means displayed by a mutual fund on dash basis. Means this NAV of any fund is given on what? Yearly, monthly, weekly, daily basis. Who can tell me? NAV. What is NAV? NAV means net asset value. What is net asset value? Net asset value means asset minus liabilities. Asset minus liabilities means if this mutual fund of mine is investing in some shares, so those shares are my assets. And what all are the expenses of my mutual fund? My salaries, my office expenses, everything. So these are the expenses, and so asset minus liabilities gives me NAV. It's a sort of balance sheet only. Okay, balance sheet of these mutual funds is given on a daily basis, divided by number of units. See here, if rupees 30 is the NAV, then how many units will I get if I invest 10,000? So 10,000 upon this 30. So I'll get those many units. Okay, but this NAV is given on what basis? Yearly, monthly, weekly, or daily? Everyone. It is given on daily basis on the AMFI website. Always remember, there is a AMFI website, very important one. Okay, AMFI website. You type it on the Google and you will get it. Okay, every day this NAV is given by all the mutual funds by 8 p.m. in the evening. Okay, so this is very important website. Got it? For index funds and all debt money market funds, the mutual funds have to round off the NAV up to dash decimal places. Now this is very important. See this, index and debt. See here, low risk, index means medium risk, index is also medium risk, because these are all debt funds. So basically debt funds will have the debt mutual funds will have the NAV up to what point? Means after point how many digits are there? 2, 3, 4 and none of the above. So the correct answer is 2, 3 or 4. Have you seen this? How many of you have seen the NAV of the mutual funds? Have you seen it? Always keep a track. Okay, it's available on many of the websites. AMFI website is one. You can just type on Google NAV of XYZ fund and you'll get it. Okay, so remember, index and debt funds always give up to 4 digits. That's why I have given this example, 11.2432. Okay, 4 digits. Similarly, other question, the equity oriented and balanced funds, the mutual fund have to round off the NAV up to dash decimal. So for equity and balance means what? Generally balance has 60% equity and 40% debt, or minimum they keep it 50-60%. They can go up to 70 also, but then after 80 it won't be called as balanced. Okay, so roughly 60 to 70 they keep it, means 50 to 70. I'll be more specific about this. Okay, so these equity oriented mutual funds and these balanced funds will have the NAV up to what point? After point how many decimals? 2, 3, 4, none of the above. Correct, it is equity is always 2, 11.34 this example, and debt and liquid are always 4. Okay, you'll think that equity funds all are investing in equity, but remember debt funds have the bigger market than equity funds. Okay, Who conducts the certification that have to be passed by persons, entities engaged in marketing and selling of mutual funds? You have to give a certification. No, you can't just go sit in the bank and start selling the mutual funds. Not allowed. Okay. So who has to give the certification? SEBI, AMFI, IRDA and PFRDA. SEBI means Securities and Exchange Board of India. This is relating to stock market. AMFI is Association of Mutual Funds of India. This is related to mutual funds. IRDA means related to insurance. Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority. And PFRDA is related to PF, Provident Fund. What is this PFRDA to do with this? What is this, what IRDA to do with this? It can be SEBI or AMFI. But for mutual fund, they have specifically given it to AMFI. Got it? So it is given by AMFI. For insurance, who is the authority? Insurance. Insurance, who is the authority? It is IRDAI. Okay? IRD, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority. For equity linked equity, if you have to deal in, you have to get it from SEBI. That's it, isn't it? Fund of funds invests in. What is this fund of funds? Fund of funds means here, if I am having, let's say, HDFC mutual fund separate, HDFC top 200, let me call this, okay? Top 200 HDFC. Then I am having ICICI Prudential Dynamic Fund. See here, there are various names of these funds. You can check these funds, okay? Then again I am having some SBI's some equity fund. So this fund of fund, what it does not invest in pure equities. Here, HDFC top 200, for example, it will invest in top 200 shares. ICICI Dynamic, it will invest in some shares. But this fund of fund will not invest in the shares. This fund of fund will invest in 10 mutual funds only. So as these mutual funds grow, this fund of fund will also grow. Okay. So FOF mutual fund invest in equities, corporate bonds, GSECs and other mutual funds. What is the answer? Simple. Other mutual funds, isn't it? Understand the logic of fund of funds. Okay. It's one of the biggest market category. Okay. Fund of funds is the huge category. Okay. Now let me come to this code, how to use this code. Go to Adda 24/7. As I told you, we are covering all the numericals, objective questions, everything over here, okay? So go for it immediately. Now, let me show you how to use this code. Hold on. Let me go to Adda 24/7 live first, okay? One sec. Let's go to Adda 24/7. One sec. So if you are having the app, I would suggest go on the app, because in the app you are getting 1% extra. Okay. So go in the app if you are having it. Best way I would suggest, because there is a coin system in the apps. Okay. So let me show you this. Okay. Go to Adda 24/7. Let me go there. Hold on. Adda 24/7. See this. Go to Adda 24/7. Now on Adda 24/7, click on JAIIB and CIB. You'll see this JAIIB, CIB Mahapack, JAIIB 23. Click on JAIIB 23. You'll see the batches. Okay. Click on this English batch. Look at this part. In this English batch, you'll be getting all the details. What are the dates? What are the timings? When is it started? Everything. Okay. Mainly remember, recorded videos are available 24/7. E-books are available. Two-way interactive classes are there. Okay. So you can ask the question there and then itself. Okay. Now look at this. 19999. Click on view offers. Never forget to click on view offers. Put the code Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. 19999 reduces to 3999. Means 80% off you are getting. Such a huge discount you are getting. 80% off. And that also for your lifetime investment, isn't it? I would suggest go for this Mahapack. In Mahapack, what happens? You get 15 plus batches. Let me show you. What is this Mahapack? Okay. Hold on. See this. In Mahapack, you get 15 plus batches. See this. Go on the front page. Click on JAIIB, CIB Mahapack. In this, you will click on this JAIIB ka Mahapack, JAIIB, CIB ka Mahapack. Here, there is a discount offer going on. So click on JAIIB, CIB Mahapack, because huge discount is going on. I'll tell you what is the advantage. You will say, I am in JAIIB. Why should I click for JAIIB, CIB? I'll tell you. See this. Once you click on JAIIB, CIB Mahapack, you'll see, firstly you'll see all the details. 15 plus batches for JAIIB all subjects, 15 plus batches for CIB all the subjects, isn't it? So you're getting all JAIIB and CIB. But you will say, then also, sir, I am in JAIIB, why should I click for CIB? Because remember, if you join the batches and study well, you should have a discipline in your studies also. Remember, you'll get it, you'll clear this JAIIB in May 23 itself. Okay. Now May 23, if you get it, put the code Y432, look at this, click on apply. Now look at this. May 23, if you clear it, 53,996 reduces to 10,799. First discount you are getting 80%. Now this validity is 12 plus 12 months. This is not there for every now and then. Right now offer is going on, that's why it's an extra 12 months. So if you clear it in May 23, remaining 1.5 year you will be getting it for CIIB. So you can definitely get it. You can take this advantage. Okay, divide this 10,799 by 24 months. How much is the amount? Okay, it's less than the month daily tea expenses which we make in a tea breaks. Okay, so go for it immediately. Okay, now let me show you, because why am I stressing on these batches? I'm stressing on these batches because remember, we are having this. Importantly, what is the point in having these means? Why am I telling you about these batches always? Because the portion has changed. Remember, in CIIB now there are 4 compulsory subjects. Earlier you had only 2, right? Four compulsory. ABFM and BRBL have been added new. Retail, there's no retail elective now. Okay, so that's why things have become tougher. Okay, so that's why join the batches ASAP. Tomorrow I'll be back with another session. Till then, bye.